Hey, is that folk music there you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Well, Candyman, I said you've been here and gone. Candyman, I said you've been here and gone. Well, that Candyman, I said you've been here and gone. Do anything in this God Almighty world to get that Candyman home. Well, Candyman, I cried salty dog. Candyman, I cried salty dog. Well, that Candyman, I cried salty dog. Do anything in this God Almighty world to get that Candyman home. Well, that Candyman got a candy stick 9 inches long. Candyman got a candy stick 9 inches long. Well, that Candyman got a candy stick 9 inches long. Do anything in this God Almighty world to get that Candyman home. Now, let's go now. Won't you run up to the corner, get the baby some beer? Yeah, run up to the corner, get the baby some beer. Yeah, run up to the corner, get the baby some beer. Yeah. Won't you run up to the corner, get the baby some beer? Yeah, run up to the corner, get the baby some beer. Yeah. Well, it's a little red light, a little green light. Little red light, yeah, it's a little green light. Well, it's a little red light, yeah, it's a little green light. Stop on the red and go on the green, don't listen to mist in between. One more time now. Well, Candyman, I said you've been here and gone. Candyman, I said you've been here and gone.
Been here and gone.
Well, that Candyman, I said you've been here and gone. Do anything in this God Almighty world to get that Candyman home. Do anything in this God Almighty world to get that Candyman home.
Yeah. Hey, folks out there sitting in your living rooms or wherever you happen to be watching your television. Over here, says Bob. My name is Ralph Litwin, and you're watching Horses Sing None of It. And singing and playing for you there, the Candyman song, is a fellow who was awarded a recording grant by the National Endowment for the Arts, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
And his name is Son Lewis. Glad to have you on the show, son.
Pleasure to be here. Looking at the lineup of artists that you've had here in the past, it's really is an honor. You know, you've had some real giants of the traditional music vein in here in the studio, and I just feel very, very lucky and honored to have been given an opportunity to come down and play for you today.
Well, it's our pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
And your main thing, I guess, is the blues.
That's my only thing. Basically, I grew up with it, listening to it from the time I was a little kid, and just something that I just feel very close to, and I'm very much a believer that I think music needs to be spontaneous and expressive, especially if it's a music of the people. And the neat thing about the blues is I could play a song tonight and it comes out a certain way, and then tomorrow night I could play the same song, and based upon the audience or the way I'm feeling, that song is a different song in a lot of different ways. It's very spontaneous and expressive for me, so I enjoy doing it.
Yeah, well, I agree with that. Yeah, man. So what else did you want to give us now?
Well, I want to just switch gears here for a minute.
I see you got a T-shirt on there advertising the Skyland Blues Society.
Well, that was not my intention, shamelessly plugging. Yes, I'm a member of the Skyland Blues Society. They're an organization here in Jersey that's dedicated to furthering traditional blues, acoustic and electric, and they're based out of Hackettstown, and they do some nice festivals and concerts, and they promote jams. And the thing that's nice about them is not just the fact that they bring, you know, national recognized acts in, but they do promote jams where the members and you know, people from the outside are encouraged to come in and participate. So everybody has an opportunity to express themselves, and they're doing a real fine job here in Jersey.
All right.
This guitar does show that, in fact, it is done with mirrors. This is a song from the new CD. It's an old Robert Johnson tune, a song called Phonograph Blues. Everybody said she got a phonograph, but it don't say a lonesome word. Everybody said she got a phonograph, honey, but it don't say a lonesome word. What evil have I done? What evil has that good girl heard? Honey, I love my phonograph, but you see I broke my winding chain. Honey, I love my phonograph, broke my winding chain. And you taking my love, giving it to your other man. Played it upside the wall. My needle has got rusted now and it will not play it on. We played it on the sofa and played it upside the wall. Well, my needle has got rusted, will not play at all. got a phonograph, honey, but it don't say a lonesome word. Everybody said she got a phonograph, don't say a lonesome word.
All right, Son
Well,
Lewis.
thank you.
Man,
Thank you.
that guitar barks, man.
It
Woo!
snaps. It snaps. Yeah, this is a Dobro Model 90. It's a reissue. The old ones are just far way out of the reach of guys like me, but it's brass. It's made out of brass, bell brass, and chrome plated, and sandblasted by hand. They did a nice job on this one.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
We'll come back to this one a little bit later.
Oh, we should tell about your CD.
Oh, that would be nice. Thank you.
I forgot to take the plastic off. I hope that doesn't screw them up there. Next Train Smoking.
That's right. This is your tax dollars at work.
This is the album supported by our tax
Yes,
dollars.
this
right?
was, it's officially, unfortunately, I was notified by the NEA that this is going to be the last individual grant for recording that will ever be issued by the NEA. I got in about 15 minutes before Newt Gingrich, and as a result, try not to get political here, but it will be, due to cuts, this will be the last one that they ever...
By golly.
Yeah. So it was real nice. We worked real hard at it. I had the pleasure about, and this is a funny story, I hope you don't mind me delving into it, but I was playing this club in New Jersey called the Great Notch Inn, and this gentleman would come by every Thursday night, elderly gentleman in his late 60s, long white beard, and had this very, very attractive 30-year-old blonde with him. And the harmonica player who was playing with me said, you know, this guy's been coming every week, you should go over and say hello and thank him for coming. So I went over and I sat down and I chatted with him a bit. He says, well, I used to manage Muddy Waters, I used to manage John Lee Hooker, I used to manage Big Bill Brunzi, and he's dropping names like they're going out of style, and I'm nodding and smiling because I figured he's trying to impress this young lady he's with, buying champagne, which at the Great Notch Inn is very unusual. So he gave me a business card that said, you know, Yeti dog breeding. And I said, okay. And I, you know, where all business cards go when you get them, they go in the top drawer of the dresser, and usually at the end of the year you go through them. But in the meantime, my wife had bought me a couple of books on the blues and for Christmas, and I was reading through them, and this name kept popping up. And I kept saying, you know, I know this name from somewhere. Where do I know this name from? But it still didn't dawn on me. And at the end of the year, I was going through the business cards, you know, remember them, don't remember them, remember them, don't remember them. And this card popped up, and I said, remember him. The guy he was exactly who he said he was Bob Messenger, who had worked for John Hammond Sr. at Columbia Records for 30 years, and he had managed and produced a wide range of traditional acoustic and electric blues albums for Columbia. He had worked on the Robert Johnson series back in the early 60s. So I immediately called Bob and said, hey, Bob, remember me? And we got together and decided to start planning for the grant. Now, the way I got the grant, I actually know somebody who bought one of those books. You know, the book that you see at the end of the newspaper says free government money, send $35. And they send you this book. And the bartender, Scott Sloan, had bought the book, and he read through the book and there was nothing. And he said, why don't you take a look, maybe there's something in here for you. And it was in that book that I saw that the government gives grants for recording. So it took me about a year to put the grant proposal together and put everything in order. Basically, Bob Messenger had worked with me on the production plan, and he knew all these neat people. He knew Fred Hellerman and Pete Seeger, and we got a lot of people to work for us on the program. Fred Hellerman engineered all the acoustic tracks. We recorded up at his studio up in Western Connecticut, and that was a really big help for us getting the grant.
All right. We should tell folks how they can get in touch with you should they want to find out about the recording or your performing schedule.
Great. There's two ways to get in touch with me. You can call Messenger Management at area code 201-857-1645. That's 201-857-1645. Or you can write either to me directly or to Bob Messenger in care of the Silk City Record Company at P.O. Box 704, West Patterson, New Jersey, 07424. That's P.O. Box 704, West Patterson, New Jersey, 07424. I'm sorry I don't have an email address right now. We're working on that.
You'll just confuse people.
Yeah,
with
just
that.
sol.aol.sl.sunlewis.bluescom.com. So
Play the song,
I'm
man.
still figuring this one out. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Don't want no man hanging around here. Want you for myself. Well, you got me crawling, baby, where the grass is very high. Gonna keep on crawling till the day I die. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Don't want no man hanging around here. Want you for myself. Gonna crawl up to your window, crawl up to your door, crawl up to your leg. I'm gonna crawl some more, right across your floor. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Don't want no man hanging around here. Want you for myself. Ha ha ha! Come on, blues. Got me crawling, baby, where the grass is very high. Gonna keep on crawling till the day I die. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Don't want no man hanging around here. Want you for myself. Ha 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 ha. All right. Got me crawling, baby, where the grass is very high. Gonna keep on crawling till the day I die. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Well, I'm a crawling king snake, know myself. Well, all right, Ralph.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
You're a pretty good blues harmonica player.
Thank you, man.
You should give up the rest of this music and just stick strictly with the blues.
Let me give you one of my songs quickly here,
That
son.
sounds good.
You played this with me a little bit before on that steel guitar. Sounded pretty good. This is a new song I wrote, having to do with my my overweightness problem. Can't get enough of them sweet dessert things and my baby's love. I'm built for comfort,
Built for comfort,
I ain't built for speed.
not for speed.
200 pounds of loving, give my baby what she needs. It's tough to be a fat guy shopping for new clothes and letting pretty women lead me round by the nose. I'm built for comfort,
Built for comfort,
I ain't built for speed.
built for comfort, not for speed.
Now that slim guy may be fast, may not give you what you need. Now all you pretty women, you know that I ain't fast. I'm loving you, Lord, I make to love it last. I'm built for comfort,
Built for comfort,
I ain't built for speed.
built for comfort, not for speed.
205 pounds of love, give my baby what she needs. Play that thing, son.
Built for comfort,
I ain't built for speed.
built for comfort, not for speed.
250 pounds of love, give my baby what she needs. Now I don't know why I eat more than I should, but I can tell you it tastes awful good, 'cause I'm built for comfort,
Built for comfort,
I'm built for speed. Slim guy may be fast, but may not give you what you need. Just until that time, I'll be built for comfort.
built for comfort,
I ain't built for speed. 220 pounds of love to give my baby what she needs.
all right. See, I
right.
told you.
Yeah,
Blues
man.
is your thing, man. Blues is definitely.
My wife got a big kick out of that song.
You gained weight as that thing went on. I noticed you started out at 200, went to 215. Jenny Craig would not be happy.
Oh well.
Now, you know, it's a problem most of us have. Weight is a never-ending battle for me, especially considering the time that we spend on the road, away from home, and you know, you can't always eat right the way you want to eat. So you have to, you know, eat
And
Twinkies.
besides, that darn food tastes so good.
And when you pay for it, you want to eat it all. I mean, that's definitely, that's my problem. Is I'll be on the road and I'll say, this is costing me, $8. I'm gonna make sure I finish it all.
Well, we've got enough time to take out with a little piece of a song here. So I forget what we practiced up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what matters.
It's all. I was explaining to you before. There's actually only 4 blues songs, and there's 4,000 sets of lyrics that go to them. This is a old Blind Boy Fuller song. Blind Boy could. They said he could tell if you gave him $1, you gave him a $5 tip in his hat. He could tell whether it was $1 or $5. I don't know if that's true or not, but he seemed to make a pretty good living, so I guess he could kind of tell. This is one of his tunes. I ain't begging, but it's understood. Everything I do, I try to do it so good. You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it before you give it all away. That custard pie, good for a man of 73. You know it's good for me. You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it before you give it all away. Well, now, I don't care if I'm across the street. Cut that pie, won't you save me a piece? You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it before you give it all away. Oh, come on, Ralph. Your custard pie looks mighty nice. Cut it up, won't you save me a slice? You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it before you give it all away. One more time, walk on now. Well, it's good for you and it's good for me. Good for a man of 73. You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it. You got to give me some of it before you give it all away. You got to give me some of it before you give it all away. You got to give me